Hey everybody, welcome back to a cold DeHaven family farm. Today's project is going to be moving the garage behind me, and I'm actually for once glad it's cold. For those of you who follow the channel know I really don't like cold weather, but today that is probably going to help us. The ground will be nice and frozen instead of muddy, or so I hope, so we'll be able to move this building maybe a little bit easier. So let me show you what we got going on here. So this is the garage here we're going to be moving. It's a 12 by 24, and I've already done the prep work to get this ready to go. So let me show you real quick some of the things that I did. Open this door up. This building was full. We took most of the stuff out of it. Added some good cross bracing here in case I need to come underneath the machine with the forks. Since this end has a door opening, there's really nothing there. I don't want to smash the floor. And in the back here, I did some extra bracing. Same thing coming across here. Some 4x4s, 2x6s on edge there, just to support the floor. And then that back wall, I had picked this up already. Seemed like it was flexing a tiny bit, so I brought some braces down to that. But same thing, you know, if I come in from the outside with the forks, I'm not just picking on the floor. I've got some support all the way across. So back here, like I said, I had already picked the building up. We had some mulch kind of up against it, which wasn't good for it. So there's a tiny bit of rotten wood on the bottom of that T111, but not a big deal. So you can see we got it propped up on some little log pieces there. You can see how wet it was. Those holes were kind of full of water. It's still a tiny bit soft here. So hopefully that'll be all right. So we got it up in the air, and I added some blocks here. See if I can show you guys up underneath there. So what I plan on doing is running a chain in there, up over that 4x4, over that 4x4, over that one, and back out in a loop. And that's why I put some extra braces on those two 4x4s. So that way when we're pulling, they're supported. We'll see if it works. We've got a bit of a tight situation here to get this out. So, you know, we have a little greenhouse here, but this is the situation that we're dealing with. When you come out, we need to go and turn and go up that way. So we've got a tree there. We've got the greenhouse here, and of course the gate opening there. So it's going to be pretty tight, and we're going to be taking the shed up, making a 90-degree turn past that tree, another 90-degree turn going past the house up there. So we got some tight turns up there to do. So this is going to be an interesting video. Some schedule 44-inch pipes over here. They're kind of beat up because we've used them to move buildings before. That's actually what these have done. We have a few more if we need them, but that works great. If you need to slide the building sideways, you can just shove it part way under and then go to the side and push, and your 4x4s on the bottom don't dig into the ground. They just slide nice and easy. So I got to get everything together, get all the equipment over here, get things hooked up, and then we're going to start pulling and see what the heck happens. I have 3 GoPro batteries today, and it's cold out. I'm hoping they hold up for this journey to get us up there, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's give this a shot here. Puddle there. All right, so we're making some progress here. Sorry, get my glove on. The thing that's fighting me is I'm trying to turn into this hill here and I'm plowing a bunch. So let's take a walk back here and see what we can maybe do with the skid steer without falling down here. We made good progress, but oops, I guess we doinked that piece of trim there. But see, now we've got quite a bit of room here. I think what I'll do is I'll take the skid steer, we'll get a piece of pipe under this end, and we'll work on swinging this end around that way now. So let's try that. All right, so we're gonna put a pipe under the other end here now. We're gonna lift this up, and that way I can push the building away from where I'm plowing into the... Apparently I was bumping the pipe. So this is where that support comes in that we put in the floor, so we don't smash the floor all up. So we'll lift that up like that. I know you guys can't see a lot. My wife is here now helping. She always gets roped into my dumb projects. She was feeding animals this morning. And so she's putting the pipe underneath there right now. All right, so we're gonna set this down, and then we're just gonna slowly push the building sideways. Okay, so we actually broke a Schedule 40 pipe. I've never done that before, and all the times of moving stuff. Here is where it shattered. The problem that we're fighting here is behind this building previously. I think I have a picture of me digging I'll throw in here. There was kind of a mound of dirt from the lawn. So I dug all that out of the way, but it's not frozen enough. So we're really just fighting it here. You can kind of see we're basically plowing. We had the pipe here, but it just wasn't enough. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna put two pipes, one here and one there, to lift it up out of this soft area. Once we get it onto this gravel driveway, we'll be okay. We just gotta finish making this turn. So let's give this a shot here. right, well, we got it turned out of its hole. It's sitting lopsided because it's on, there was one of those little log pieces. So we're fighting one thing, you know, like I said, there was dirt and mulch up against this, so the ends of these 4x4s are rotted a little bit, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But we did manage to get it swung out of there. Instead of putting the pipes under it, as you saw in the clip, I was able to just kind of pull it with the skid steer to get it out of there. Now, obviously, we're not sitting straight here at all, but we've gotten it out, we've gotten it turned, and we are ready to go up the hill. So we're gonna try to yank it with the excavator a little bit at a time and see how that goes. All right, we're all hooked back up here. Let's see what we can do. I wish I could lift this a little more, but the only way to lift it really is to be on top of it. And I'm gonna end up hitting it like I think I am right now. Oh, wrong way. So now we gotta back up. Blade down, and away we go. Getting through the gate is going to be the tough part here. The gate is plenty wide, but have you ever driven a shed through the gate? I haven't either. Oops. Not good. I just hit that awning. I forgot that was there. I should have just taken that off. Okay, so decided to smarten up a second, and we went ahead and took that awning off so that I don't have to worry about the top of the boom hitting it. right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pick this up. My wife's gonna shove some pipes under it because we've got to slide it to the left to get around one of these corners here. So hopefully we don't bust anything, and we'll pick this up here. Alright, we're slowly making our way around this corner here. I do wish that things were a little more frozen because I'm kind of wrecking my yard, but we're doing the best we can do. Well, we made it most of the way. The ice on the driveway is helping mostly. It made the Mini with the rubber tracks a little difficult, but what we have to do now is, here's our garage. We need to swing it completely, so the front has got to swing all the way around, and it's got the garage is going to go this way, not this way. So we need to swing that end all the way around, and then the whole thing has to get shoved straight back. So what I'm hoping to do, the blade on the Mini's not going to work because, again, I can't get any traction. So I got a block of wood here and the skid steer because we got the tire chains on. So I'm hoping just to kind of push the thing around sideways. Like I said, it is super slippery out here. So we should be able to get it turned, and then we'll have to put pipes under it for the final push because there's gravel over there. Let's see what we can do. Put that block in the middle now. All right, the garage made it to its final resting place, and I'm sorry this last video clip is going to be awful. It's on my phone. Because it's cold out here, we have now used up all 3 GoPro batteries that I have. So we'll kind of keep this short and sweet. But we made it. There's a few little nicks here and there, some spots that need to be touched up, that type of thing. No major damage. Like I said earlier in the video, the shed needed, the garage needed maintenance anyway. We come a little bit closer here, you can see how the whole thing, it really needs to be painted anyhow. So we have the garage door facing this way. You can see I dumped a bucket of modified there to build a little ramp for now to get in and out of it. But overall, everything I think has gone well. We'll open up this door here. The fact that it opens is good. That means that we're not out of square. All the crap that was in there is still in there. No big bows in the floor and the wall, nothing like that. We made it, so we have a lot of cleaning to do to get this straightened up, but so we made it. So I'm going to stay in the garage here a little bit out of the wind. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was an interesting day. Normally I don't care for the snow and cold weather, but it did help us quite a bit today. I'm happy about that. We do have a storm coming as usual. A lot of these videos I make, I'm always under the gun with the weather. So we did hurry up. We probably could have got this moved. Maybe with, again, it didn't really get damaged, but we do have a couple boards that got cracked or chipped. And if we had taken our time with it, we could have got it up here probably without having any of that happen. But again, we have a storm coming. I think up to 6 inches is coming. I think it's tomorrow. So we want to get this all cleaned up and everything tucked in before that happened. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for following along. If you like this kind of equipment content, farm content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And hey, hope to see you all in the next video.